on the continued growth in Little Elm, economic growth, and she wants to ensure that every resident feels supported and valued, and to bring practical solutions that benefit the diverse community of Little Elm. She's on the Little Elm Community Development Board, a graduate of Little Elm High School, and is endorsed by Mayor Curtis Cornelius and Council Member Janelle Johnson. And you can learn more about her campaign at this website. And we are also looking for volunteers for block walking and phone banking Saturday, Sunday, and then also next week. I'm actually hosting a phone banking at my house up in Savannah, 380 on Thursday. That's it. So yeah, they usually ask you to donate, but we're asking you to donate your time. Come talk to me right here.
Thank you very much. I will also say, I know Adalia as well. She's been a precinct chair with us for quite some time, and she is an amazing individual. I wish I could vote for her. Unfortunately, I don't live in her area. I think there's also someone else on that.
We just have a block walk for Adalia Sunday between 3 and 5, and I think Saturday 9 to noon too, right? So if you can't do 9 to noon on Saturday, then 3 to 5 on Sunday. She is neck to neck with her opponent, who is very red, very much not our friend. We need her in office, really bad. So thank you.
Yes. I will also say this. We will also endorse Adalia on our voting guide as well. So you'll see her name on the last page, but the last page of candidates on there. We also have more proxies, I believe. Ruben, did you want to come up here and say a couple words, sir? Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. Good to see such an energetic crowd. And with that in mind, I'm hoping that everyone has already voted here. So when I ask, is anybody still not voted? No hands will go up, right? I do want to emphasize how important, I think it was stated, just one or two votes can make a difference, because it's like these local elections are so low turnout. And that's part of the problem, is a lot of times people that should get in because people are looking the other way. They got either their heads in the sand or people are too busy. But it does come back to haunt us. I'll tell you the story of how this is affecting us here in Frisco. We moved to Frisco in 2000, Frisco ISD. We are now, after an incredible growth of school buildings, now experiencing the first school closure in Frisco. That is sending shockwaves into Frisco community. And this has happened because people were not really paying attention. So I want to emphasize, with that in mind, I do want you to, I think everyone knows that Abbott School Money Bill just needed his approval now. This is the first step towards defunding the state's public school system, which educates the majority of K-12 students. Okay, so we're in a deep trouble now. But with that in mind, we have candidates that are running for Frisco ISD, and we must get them voted in. In Frisco ISD, I have met, my wife and I have met Stuart Schulman. He's running for place 4, I believe. So, place 3. Place 3. But he is an excellent candidate. Excellent. He has a tremendous education background. He is what we need in Frisco ISD to turn back some of the damages that are being done to our public education system. So please keep in mind, Stuart Schulman couldn't make it tonight because he death in the family. is out of town, so he has asked me if I could speak on his behalf. I have done block walking for him. Anyone that has not done any block walking, it is such an easy thing to do. You get there up with people, you get to meet people, you really get to have, enjoy your supporting candidate. So I would encourage you, pick a candidate, do some block walking. I just want to, again, emphasize, please, please, get out and vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those really good words. Next, I believe, Tony Adams. Did you have anything that you wanted to say? I forget. I was going to do the proxies first before the candidates, but okay. Or we can look back to you if you would like. But next, I do want to say that it's really important that we put faces to the name, and I want you guys to know who is on your ballot. So raise the hands, who here is a candidate running for office, and whether it be this election or the upcoming elections. Raise your hands, all right? Keep them up among you all, look around. All of these people right here, they're going to be on the ballot either in this election or an upcoming election. And I would like to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves. So we'll go ahead and who wants to go first?
Go ahead.
Eeny, my name. Okay. Sangeeta, how did you come up here? Tell us your name, what you're running for, and why you should vote for you.
Thank you so much for having me over here. It feels like home after a couple of months being regular over here. My name is Sangeeta Datta, and I'm running for Frisco City Council Place 4. I've started volunteering from my early days in Mother Teresa's home, and I volunteer even today in every capacity of Frisco, literally. Having come from food stamps to now being on the Forbes 250 financial professionals, I've seen the world on both sides, so I know how to stretch the dollar amount. The most important thing that Frisco needs right now is a little bit more of love, respect, compassion, and someone who can respect each other with differences and be able to agree to disagree respectfully. I do believe problems come and go, issues come and go, but an open-mindedness with a good personality and somebody who is willing to respect each other stays forever. Education and attitude is something that never can be taken away from you no matter what happens. And keeping your head held high like that, I think we need to walk into office to make sure that we don't fight about anything. We debate, brainstorm, and find a solution to the problems. That's where I'm all about, and that's where I'm getting into office for that same reason. And to my friend for Stuart, I know I met with him, and I've heard his opponent, because she's an incumbent, at 2 events. And as an incumbent, you would know, or you would expect her to know her stuff. She does not. So for that reason, it cannot be a title rush. It cannot be a title run at all. For myself, when I'm comparing it myself right now, I have been doing all the work throughout without the title. I've been helping, working, volunteering. I call myself the CEO of volunteering. I have been doing it all the time, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Now I'm running for a title so I can make a larger, better impact for people who don't know me. That's why I'm running. Sangeeta Datta, City Council, Place 4. Thank you.
Next, Dr. Nick, would you like to come up here and introduce yourself? Tell everyone your name, what you're running for, what you should vote for you, and how people can find out more information about you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Nikabra. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm running for Frisco ISD Place 1. We all know that Frisco has a lot of schools that everybody's saying, but those schools exist because Frisco ISD believes in the student opportunity model, which means with a lot of schools, we're going to keep our class sizes down, and that gives a lot more students the opportunity to participate in athletics, different programs, and gives them a lot more different opportunities across the 77 campuses that we have. And Frisco has grown as a city over the last 10 years, and it's expanded, the student population has expanded. What's happening right now, the student enrollment is declining because people love Frisco and they're staying in Frisco. So when there's children who have graduated out of school, we don't have new children coming into school, so that impacts the school enrollment. And that also impacts the number of dollars that we get back in from the state on our property taxes. As a result, we have to watch how we're going to manage the budget. We have to watch how we manage the programs, and we have to watch how we manage our schools. A classical example is Italy. Unfortunately, one did not pass that would have made states survive. But right now, we're in a conundrum of how we keep it open versus keeping them closed. That's a decision that the board is going to be taking. My stance is I have worked through, learned all these operations inside the district. I'm volunteering in the Frisco ISD on operation committee, the digital advisory council, campus projects committee, library reconsideration review pool, and the other programs in Frisco ISD. My child is a sixth grader in Frisco ISD right now. So any impact or any decision now taken at the board of trustees will impact in the next 6 years. So it's really important that when we are selecting our candidates, we also get the history of, because board of trustees is not about the operation, it's about the governance. So when you're going in for governance into a school district as big as Frisco ISD, you need to have to take the time out to understand how that district operates in the first place. How are the people, what is the culture like of the Frisco ISD? And that takes a lot of time to understand. And once you're in it, you know that you're going to do it for the best reasons, for the right purpose, to make sure the education goes a long way. And Frisco ISD represents not only statewide, but nationwide. The early voting already started, but the turnout is pretty low. I encourage you all to please read up on the candidates, make your best choice, and encourage yourself and your neighbors to step up to vote, because these are the decisions that impact all of us. They impact us every single day, not just once in 4 years. I'm Dr. Amit Kalra. You can go to Dr. Kalra for FISD.com to read up more about me. I'll be standing right here if you need more information. Thank you.
I know they have another candidate. If you'd like to introduce yourself, by all means, tell us your name, what you're running for, when your election is, and how people can find more information about you.
Thank you, Dale. Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin Hunt. I launched my campaign for Congress for 3rd District against Keith Self for the 2026 election just last Saturday. I'm very happy to be here. I thank you all for being here because it takes bravery to be a Democrat in this area, but I really think we can win. I think we have the right momentum and the right activism, and the other side's doing it for us in a way. So I'm a 20-year Air Force veteran. I'm a business executive. I have 2 kids in public schools, they're teenagers. I've been here over 7 years. My wife Courtney's here. My father Will is here. And we're very excited. So why am I running? Well, this is not the country that our previous generations marched for and fought for. This is not the country I went to work for. And this is not the country that I want to leave for my children. No other reason than that. I appreciate all of your support. You can find my website at electedhunt.com. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. And I want to especially thank the municipal candidates because they're the focus right now, and that takes a ton of bravery. So thank you.
I think I forgot about Roxy. Liz, did you want to speak? Okay. So this is someone who couldn't make it here today, but she's speaking on behalf of Jordan Wheatley.
Hello, Frisco Democrats! My name is Liz Michelle. I am the campaign manager, not the candidate, for this guy, Jordan Wheatley. Jordan is also running against Keith Self in 2026. He couldn't be here tonight because he's at a teacher conference, because he teaches down in Dallas and they sent him to Atlanta to learn more teaching. Right? We send you off to learn how to be a better teacher. So I'm here for Jordan tonight. I just want to tell you about our kickoff. We're having our official campaign kickoff next Sunday, May the 4th. Yes, May the 4th be with you. It's going to be from 5 to 8 in downtown McKinney. Cheers to that. It'll be from 5 to 8. Who likes free events? Who likes free food? And
Yeah.
That's about right. No, yeah, come and drink, come and eat for free, come and meet Jordan, see how we're doing on the campaign, and check us out. May the 4th, it's a Sunday afternoon from 5 to 8. I'll leave these flyers up there if you want to grab them on the way out. Thanks so much.
And is there any words that you wanted to give? Yeah, come on. Hi. This is Tony Adams. He's a former candidate who ran for office, and he has some things he'd like to say.
Thank you, Dale. Hey guys, give Dale a big hand. He took over, and previously these guys were doing a fantastic job, so give them a big hand too. So I think a lot of you know me. I ran for House District 61 in Collin County, right? And I was on the ballot. And I am currently, again, TonyAdamsForPeople.com, that's the website, right? So currently I am exploring running for CD4, where you just met Evan and Lisa's proxy, they're CD3. CD3 is Keith Self. If you have social media, go to his page, he just announced that he's doing a telephone town hall. So go dog the crap out of that guy and say, don't manufacture, oh, we have a threat in our lives, and that's what we're going to do. Don't even BS. Just go and dog him and say, come to the town hall in person, talk to your constituents, right? And similarly, we have Pat Fallon, who is in Congressional District 4. He changed his town hall, he had a town hall, and he changed it to workshop, and then submit your questions, and I went to Bonham, and believe it or not, he just regurgitated Doge, right? He just came in and he could not even connect with anybody. And throughout 90 minutes, everybody was like, you did not even let us ask a single question. You did not even let us speak. So we really gotta stop sending these assholes to manage the Washington DC. We gotta stop. We gotta send the good people who care about working families, who care about democracy, who care about due process, Fifth Amendment, 14th Amendment, First Amendment. We gotta really go and talk to the people, say, how you doing?
Yes.
When you come back, first thing I'm going to ask you, how you doing?
Yes.
How you doing? How you feel about your bills? How you feel about your children's future? Right? I mean, seriously, I worry every single day. I have a daughter who goes to college, and I tell her, I worry about it. I worry about our future generations, what they're doing. What they're doing under the name of Doge is absolutely despicable. Absolutely. Federal families, everybody has a mortgage. Everybody has a car payment. Everybody goes and buy groceries. What they're doing in the name of efficiency, ridiculous. That's not efficiency. That's not even 4.004% of our GDP. What they're doing. It's ridiculous what they're doing. But I am very positive, guys. I will tell you. I've been traveling in at least 7 counties I cover. There are 12 counties. I've been to, tomorrow I'm going to Denton County. Mr. Beto O'Rourke, fantastic guy. He's coming tomorrow. He's a fantastic guy. And I've been to Grayson County, Lamar County, Hunt County, Rockwell County, Red River, all around us. Right? I've been to different events. And I want to talk to you about something. What happened last year, don't let that take your passion away. Next year going to be very, very different. It's going to be very different, I'm telling you. You know what? I'm not going to say it, and however you want to take it. When this president says tariff, I think he talks about trade deficit. He doesn't even understand what the heck he's talking about. He's just making stuff up. I'm just telling you. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. right? So we have work to do, guys. We are Democrats. When we walk somewhere, be proud. Even though we live in a Republican control, Democrats are toxic. No. Be proud of yourself. I'm very proud I'm a Democrat because I stand by our working families. I stand up for the upward mobility for our working families. The wage needs to go up. Mr. Abbott is bragging, we created so many jobs. Yeah, you pushed people to 2 jobs, created 2 jobs, and destroyed 1 job. 27 years, right? This is what you have done. So guys, we have work to do. We cannot, even these candidates, Evan and Jordan, they cannot do it themselves. CD3, they cannot. We need your help strategically. Every one of us needs to go talk with 10 other people and say, look, guys, are we great yet? I'm not feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm not feeling it. It didn't change nothing for me. Hey, grocery bills are up. Whatever is coming out of the White House is a bunch of BS, lies. Fact check, right? So we have to talk to 10 people. Each one of you talk to 10 people. Just ask them, how you doing? How you feeling? Drop that red or whatever color you have. Just talk to us. We have candidates who will go to Washington and who will come back and do stuff for the working class families. So let's send all these guys to Washington. Thank you, guys.
Very much. Very powerful words. Very powerful words. All right, but before we move on to our next part, again, Jesse, you want to come up and say something? That's right, I'm sorry, I forgot that you wanted to say something. Here's Jesse.
Hey everybody, thank you all for being here. My name is Jesse Ringnes. I am going to speak real quick for a couple candidates. First, I want to talk about Stuart Shulman. He has a 20-year education, he had 20 years in education profession with public schools, university professor, and small business owner, working with students and teachers who isn't taking PAC money. Can we repeat that? He's not taking any PAC money. That is good news. Stuart is on the PTA board of his son's elementary. He represents everyone and every student. He embodies the FISC motto of knowing every child by name and need, and is committed to focusing on the needs inside the FISC communities, not on focusing on the communities outside our district. When it comes to the state level, he wants to see the $14.8 billion released back into the school district from the rainy day fund, wants inflation adjusted for teachers based on the economy yearly, and he's the right choice for FISC. I also want to talk about Renee Sample. She's running for Frisco ISD as well. See that t-shirt? I love the Renee t-shirt on. Come on over here. So Renee is the former president of the Frisco Education Foundation. I've had the privilege of working alongside Renee at many different community events, catering to the community, catering to the people of Frisco, to the students of Frisco. She has worked alongside the Inclusion Committee, and she's an incredible person. She's the right person for Frisco ISD. Is there anything you want to say about Renee?
I just want to let you all know that she has my vote. I'm a retired teacher.
Woo!
For many reasons, however, she's been a substitute teacher for 10 years plus, as well as, being a mentor. But I'll bow down for anyone that'll be a substitute teacher. She's done so much for our school district. She's gone to, I think, every school board meeting for the last time. She's so qualified, and she's just the best.
She's engaged, she has a servant heart, she's a servant leader. Thank you so much. And real quick before I go, also, Team Tammy, as I can see, Tammy is the incumbent running for city council. She's an approachable leader. I've had personal one-on-one meetings with her when I needed concerns addressed. Chris actually reached out. We actually had a joint meeting with Tammy when Chris had the idea of promoting more affordable housing in Frisco for the Frisco residents. Tammy met with us and had those conversations. Tammy's a big proponent and supporter of the arts. We want to see the arts passed. So please support Prop A and Prop B. We want an art center for the future of Frisco, not just for tomorrow, for 5 years from now, but for 100 years from now. the sales tax revenue that that's going to bring into the city is going to be a huge benefit to all of Frisco. And then lastly, Sangeeta, I'm going to shout out Sangeeta. When I first found out that she was running for council, I reached out. There's a business on the corner of Preston and Main. I'm not going to say their name, but they don't have a back room for operations. So all of their processing, shipments, and everything gets done outside of the house. Plastic, paper, trash blows across the street into the Longhorn Field of Brickman Ranch. We've tried addressing it several times. It hasn't gotten addressed. A phone call, a couple emails. I'm on the phone with the owner, then the GM, and now all the processing is done differently. Moving blankets are thrown over open pallets so no plastic gets blown away in the wind. So that's the kind of leadership that I appreciate, and I appreciate all the candidates that did come out today. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for the time.
Thank you very much. My apologies, you reminded me to say, Sangeeta forgot to mention that she's endorsed by the Dallas Morning News. Before we continue to our next speaker, because I'm going to have Jeremy come up here in a second, raise your hands again if you're a candidate or a proxy. Proxies and candidates, raise your hands. All right. These are the people who are, if you want to learn more about the elections going on, go ahead and meet up with these individuals. I'm also having everyone raise their hand too, because I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone, right? Is there anyone else that needed to come up here and speak, anyone running for office? Okay. If not, then I am going to introduce the Collin County DNC chair. His name is Jeremy. If you want to come on up here and tell us about what's going on in Collin County.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Sitka. I'm the Collin County Democratic Party chair. What that means is that I represent the leader of the Democratic Party in Collin County. So if you're from Denton County, I still like you, but that doesn't mean you can't come to our events and you can't go and be a part of Collin County. I know Delia. We'll work together in the future. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but she was running for a different office for a little bit there, so she was busy. What I want to do is tell you about some of the events we have going on coming up. And first, before I do that, I want to talk about the importance of municipals. Municipal elections, typical turnout is below or around 10%. In the general election, turnout in a presidential year, like in 2020, was over 70%. So you think about it, every time you vote, you have 7 times the power. You are getting 7 votes for your one time walking in there, and it's a much smaller ballot, so it's a lot easier. Express that, power. I also want to mention something else about it. These are nonpartisan elections. That means we don't have an R or a D next to the name. That does not mean that they are not R's or D's. And one of the things that we do as a county party is we promote getting Democrats elected. So we, as a county party, really work hard to go and do that. I'm just giving this out as a warning. When we get to next February and March, and you're voting in the primary, when you go in there and they ask you which ballot you want, when you go and sign your name on that paper, you are pledging allegiance to that party. So when you vote in the Republican primary because you want to get the worst Republican out of there, that actually means you just pledge allegiance to the Republican Party. And then when we go and look and see, can we endorse you as a county party? We can't. Can you be a precinct chair? No. Can you be a volunteer for us? No. Because you pledge your allegiance to the other party. So real important. I'll be stressing that more as we get closer to the primary, but I just want you to know that is one of the rules that comes on with our party. And if you look on our party's website and you see our endorsements and our recommendations, that is one of the rules that goes there. We know that there are races where there are 2 Republicans running and we have to go and choose the better choice. But as a party that has a mission statement, we are bound to that. Next thing I want to mention, events that we have coming up and events that we've had in the past. We started our protests March 1st when we went to Keith Self's town hall in Wiley, and we had about 300 people show up. We held them to account. We protested outside. We booed him off the stage. So when it came to his next town hall, March 15th, he claimed that there was death threats and he couldn't do it, and he went down. So now, as Tony mentioned, he's now, with 3 days' notice, he's told us that there's going to be a tele-town hall on Monday. which means he gets to control the questions, he gets to control who speaks, he can shut the mics off, he has all the control. We are looking at ways we can go and combat that. One of the ways we're looking at possibly doing a live stream while he's talking and do commentary over the top. Hoping we can get that done. 3 days notice, a little tough, but I do have a press release coming out tomorrow telling you exactly how I feel about that. As he also mentioned, Pat Fallon didn't hold any town halls in Cullen County or Denton County or anywhere. He went and decided to go to Fannin County and Rockwall County, where he had the sheriff's deputies and the constables in his back pocket. So anyone like Mark Neese, who's one of our precinct chairs here in Frisco, who went and said, "You lie," gets escorted out of the building.
Good job, Mark.
So that is the games they're playing. We held protests outside of Pat Fallon's and Keith Sells' offices in McKinney and Frisco, and had about 100 to 150 people at those. Then, that was in mid-March. Then in early April, we had a protest in McKinney and one in Frisco for hands off. And in McKinney, we had two different shifts, about 400 to 500 people each shift. And in Frisco, I believe there's about 700 people here. So, and then we started consolidating our efforts, trying to get one protest on one day, so we get everyone there. And in McKinney last weekend, we had 1,000 people show up for a protest. And that was on the 250th anniversary of Lexington and Concord. If you think about it, we're in that same thing. We're fighting the tyranny that's going on. We are being not having representation anymore. They are not listening to us. We are in a revolution of our own. The next event that we have coming up is, well, this weekend we do have, and this is already fully, not sold out, but it's full, but we have a banned book party at our county office where we are going to be reading excerpts from banned books. We will be having another one of those, so look out for that if you're interested in that. Next, also on Sunday though, if you are in Collin County, there is a race at the top of the ticket for Collin College Board of Trustees. Dr. Tamara Thomas is a lifelong Democrat, strong supporter of public education. She's been a precinct chair. She's done all sorts of things for the Democratic Party. She is running against Weaver, Stacey Weaver, sorry. Forrest Weaver's in the Plano system. It's his mom, though, and he is a super MAGA. So we know where we need to go in that race. She is strongly endorsed by CCDP. She's strongly endorsed by McKinney area Democrats. I'm sure by other Democratic clubs as well. Please come out and vote for her if you're in Collin County, but if you want to help get out the vote, she is having a rally and block walk in Anna on Sunday. On May 3rd, Election Day, there is an Asia Fest in Plano, so if you want to get away from politics for a bit and just enjoy yourself, go to that. We will have a booth there. But we also, in Allen, we are having another protest. We already, as of a few minutes ago, just got our 100th sign-up for that. Now, our sign-ups, we usually have double the number of people come as we have sign-ups. We had 400 sign-ups for the McKinney one, we had 1,000 people show up. So, some people don't want to put their name on a sign-up, I don't know why. So that is May 3rd at 11 a.m. at Waters Creek in Allen. After the event, there will be a march to the polls, which is about a mile walk. So if you have your good shoes on, you can go and vote then. But the other event I want to talk about is Boots on the Ground. This is our kickoff for the 2026 campaign. May 15th in Plano at event 1013, we will be having a kickoff to go and raise money for candidates in recruitment and training to get them off the ground running. The fight for 2026 starts now. We do not wait until 2026 to do this. We start now. We find good candidates, hopefully multiple candidates for each race so that we have a good competitive primary and they are ready to go and fight the Republican. Tickets are $50. That's a mixer. It comes with food and drink. But it's a fundraiser, but it's also a chance to meet other Democrats. There are sponsorships available too if you're applying. The next event I want to mention is May 24th, Frisco Rough Rider Stadium. We are having the Collin County Democratic Party show up there. And we will have tickets are $25, gives you a $10 concession coupon. Great family event. It's a sort of fundraiser. We make a little money off each ticket, but it's very little. It's really more of a social event. But right here in Frisco at Rough Rider Stadium. So look for that. But you have to buy your tickets by May 10th. And the last thing I want to mention is on June 5th, Collin County Democratic Party will have a happy hour at Fizz, which is one of the only LGBTQIA plus friendly bars, and it's in Plano, right off the Dallas North Tollway, so not far from here, down the Tollway. And that'll be a happy hour, and it'll be partnered with Stonewall Democrats for Pride. So I hope you can come up to that. The last thing I want to say, sorry it's so long, is that we need precinct chairs. In the state of Texas, we've had about 50% of precinct chairs filled. Precinct chair is the most direct way that you engage with your community. Each precinct is about 5,000 voters. You represent the Democrats in that precinct, and then the precinct chairs come together and make the strategy and come together and make the policy and work on our committee at the county level. So we need more precinct chairs. In Collin County, we have 37% filled. 92 as of last night out of 252 precincts. I don't know what the numbers are in Denton County, but I'm guessing it's similar. Precinct, check your county website, look on your voter card or the sticker you sign when you go and vote. It'll say your precinct number on there, and then go on your county's website and see if there is a precinct chair in your precinct. Precinct chair, the most important thing you do is you just engage your voters. How many people in this room are precinct chairs right now? Yes. You can see, we have some, we need a lot more. The biggest thing we can do at the state level to win in 2026 is have precinct chairs filled in 75 to 80% of the precincts. And that is something that our chair, Kendall Scudder, our TDP chair, is working on. That is a huge priority of his. Last thing I want to mention, May 21st, we have our county executive committee meeting. That is here in Frisco that time. That's at the Collin College. Kendall Scudder is going to be here. He's our TDP chair. He will be at that meeting, and he'll be doing he's doing a Texas-sized tour, I think he called it. And he is going to be here in Collin County on May 21st, and then he'll be at our CDC meeting. That is going to be open to public. It's always open to Democrats. If you're a Republican, we might go in and say, hey, we don't really want you here. We might vote you out if you stay. We did that last night. A Republican precinct chair showed up to our precinct chair meeting, and we said to him, you're welcome to stay, but when we start the meeting, we're probably going to vote to have you leave. So, and he said, I'll just leave, and we left. But May 21st, if you want to see the chair of the Texas Democratic Party, he'll be right here in Frisco at Collin College. If you have any questions, come over. I'll be sitting there. Come see me, and thank you for the time.
Thank you. Thank you for those words. Jeremy also jogged my memory. I'm not sure if anyone has mentioned this yet or not, but another event that is coming up is Beto O'Rourke is coming to town. Beto O'Rourke is going to be in Denton City. I think it's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it'd be good to see him. I'm sorry, what's his?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's just this Saturday, 4 p.m.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Awesome. And with that said, I'm going to say this again. I know I'm repeating myself, but guys, we're in an election cycle right now. Right now is the middle of early voting. Of the candidates that are here today, raise your hands who's on the ballot right now. Raise your hand if you're on the ballot right now. These individuals who have raised their hands are on the ballot right now. You have early voting until the 29th. The last chance to vote will be May 3rd, so make sure that you do get out and vote. Before that, I'm going to start closing out. Before I do, I want to raise a hand. Who's on the Frisco board, the FDC board? Please raise your hand if you're a board member here. Please give a good round of applause for all these folks. They really help this board out a lot. This board really comes together to try to support our local candidates. And one way, again, that we do that, I'll get that in a second. And one way that we do that is that we do accept donations. And also, again, if you want to become a member or just give us $1 or $2, there's QR codes for the table right there. Our PAC supports Democratic candidates in Frisco. I also want to support our sponsors. We have some literature around there that you may see. We are sponsored by Raptor Roofing. If you ever have hail damage or anything like that, I know windstorms hit my house real hard. And so I know that with all the hail that goes on, Raptor Roofing, that's the place to go. Also, Tanya Dangerfield. She is a real estate agent. So if you're looking for anything around here or just even around here in general, Tanya Dangerfield. You can find both information both about Tanya Dangerfield and about Raptor Roofing. We link to them on the front page of our website when you just scroll down a little bit. I don't think I might be forgetting anything else other than reminding everyone to please tip your wait staff, because we're very fortunate to find a place where we are welcome, and we're very much welcomed here every single time. So please, we're very thankful that Jake's Burgers is here. With that said, I think that's about it. But again, one more time, I know it's something I broke a record. Please scan that QR code if you will. Please become a member if you will. And especially, please get out and vote. Vote early. Get it done. It's going to be a lot easier to vote early and get it done now than waiting to actual voting day. That's usually when you see the longer lines. But thank you all for coming out, Frisco Democrats, and we'll see you again in the future. Come on. You got here just in time. Just in time. This is Josh Meek. He's another candidate running for office. So please introduce yourself, sir.
I apologize for being so late. We are so busy right now. It's just, it's hard to be everywhere, 10 million places at one time. My name is Josh Meek. I am running for Frisco City Council, place 4. I kind of really come down to 4 reasons as to why I should be the next person in that seat. First is passion. I've been serving the community for over 12 years now in different roles related to the Chamber of Commerce, related to the Frisco Rotary Club, mentorship programs at the ISD. The second thing is, of course, experience. I have been serving for the last 6 years on city boards. Spent 2 years on Visit Frisco and currently serve right now on the Community Development Corporation. The third thing is going to be consistency. For the last 7 years, I've been going to Frisco City Council meetings, and I've gone to 134 Frisco City Council meetings. So I kind of know a thing or two about what's going on in the city. And the last and final thing is the endorsements. I have been endorsed by Bill Woodard, who is the current sitting city council member. I've also been endorsed by the former mayor Mike Simpson. A lot of people know him as well, along with many other community leaders within our community. So would love to get to talk to everybody. I'm going to be here hanging out now that I am here, and would love your support and vote for place 4, Josh Meek for place 4. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good time. Very good time. Josh and everyone else, raise some hands. Who's a candidate for this election or a future election? In proxies, go ahead. That would be you too, Liz. Raise your hands. Okay. Everyone raise your hands right now. First of all, thank you for running. It really means a lot. Keep those hands up because everyone, you don't have to leave. Please hang out. Enjoy your time here. Come meet these candidates who are running for office so you get to know them. Thank you, fellow Frisco Democrats, and we look forward to talking to you.